Welcome to all to Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your September reading. Welcome to you that are regulars and to those of you that are new. I'm going to get started, Gemini, with your overall energy for the month of September. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about a new, fresh beginning, a new, fresh approach to something. It may be something that you are beginning, or it may be towards something that you've been doing, you've been engaging upon, but with a new, fresh perspective, a new inspired perspective that seeds the notion of success, intentionality of success. So this is as if you are starting, you're mimicking the season of spring. So this is your ideas, your approach, your new perspective, informing the way that you're moving forward with a new approach towards something. So let's see what that's about. In the 10th house, I'm going to read your first house first. Your first house, these are the four wheels, four axes of the horoscope wheel, and this is the first house where your focus and concentration is at this time. In September, the Queen of Wands is describing this focus. It's describing your confidence, your energy, your inspiration, your passion, in whatever area that you are considering at this time, whatever change that you are embarking upon. It can be a personal change. This can be about starting a new health regime, or looking at a new business project, or approaching your business in a new way. This can also be just the sense that you are brimming with passion about something, and you are so magnetic in your determination, in your motivation to be successful, that you are actually attracting the supplies and the information, the collaborators that you need. Whatever resources are required, you are drawing those to you. In the 4th house of your home, your foundation, your family, the 8 of Wands, all wands so far, is describing the movement of a lot of efforts, requests, research, networking, connections you've made, coming together to launch something, to move something forward in a way that you could not on your own move it before. It's feeling as though you are mobilizing your resources, and that includes your team, your collaborators, in a certain direction that you are inspiring and motivating, but this is a collective gesture. You're moving towards some successful landing, something you could not have done on your own. But this is things moving quickly towards a successful place. In the 7th house, the house of your significant others, you have the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, Gemini, is indicating that you feel somewhat guarded towards in your relationships. You may feel as though you have your own foundation, your own stability at stake here, and you're not really willing to share that with others until you're secure in what it is that you've agreed upon. So you are about building abundance in this project. You are about sharing resources, but first you need to see a concrete plan. And this is helping you to establish that this new venture, this new direction is going to be grounded and resourced with some basic fundamental financing, funding, or stability that is necessary for this project to grow. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, the way others see you, you may have received a lot of negative feedback about this particular project, or this project is culminating as a result of some clear efforts of people perhaps that you work with, perhaps in your community, external energies attempting to block you or undermine your project. This can come in a myriad of ways, but in the past, it has come as the result of your own self-doubts about a project, your own insecurities, allowing others to block you, taking in the feedback that others have given you that has indicated to you that you don't have enough of what it takes to be successful. And in many ways, you may be observing this in your workplace, in your business. You may be observing that, in fact, this kind of feedback is a reflection of the individuals that are giving it, rather than the validity of your ideas or your effort. And you are now in a position to not let this stop you. In fact, it looks as though you're moving forward on your own terms anyway. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Wands in the first house with the Eight of Wands in the second house and the Eight of Cups in the third house. Wow, this is 3 eights in a row here. The only 8 that's missing is the Eight of Swords, which is beautiful because you're not taking the stresses, the worries, the concerns of others. You're not internalizing it. You're really looking at all the ways that you can build on your own momentum, your own desires, and the way that you are now know what makes you feel, what are the conditions that make you shine. You are using this energy, and the Eight of Wands is repeated twice here. You're using this quick energy. You may be traveling places. You may be receiving an offer to travel. You may be receiving opportunities to be in conversation or discussion with other collaborators, other people that think as you do or share your passion, your mission. But you are moving away from a set of circumstances that has become overly familiar. And it's looking very clear to me that you are communicating that through your own maturity, your acceptance of the limitation of the environment that may be available to you in your work, among your intimates, in your local environment, and you're looking at opportunities further afield. But you are ready for this challenge, and this challenge is one that is spurring you to move forward with confidence in a new direction. The Eight of Wands in the fourth house is clarified by the Ace of Wands in the fifth house and the King of Cups in the sixth house. So this is really powerful because you are definitely exhibiting this incredible maturity as we have another repeat, the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Together they create the Nine of Wands, which indicates to me that you're going to do whatever it takes to launch this project. And you're able to handle your co-workers, your collaborators, your colleagues with a lot of maturity. You're recognizing how you can manage these relationships, observe the needs that are being really communicated underneath the words that are criticizing you or deriding you or discrediting you. But you're also aware that you can detach yourself from the emotions of this situation. You are severing many of these ties for a longer term because you understand that the challenges this group of people, this particular environment, and it is the community, it is the work, it's the external environment, does not have faith in you or is not able to understand or validate your ideas and give you the support that you need. So understanding that, you're simply detaching yourself from those relationships and moving forward. We have the Ace repeated twice here. So the Four of Pentacles in the seventh house is clarified by another Ace of Coins in the eighth house and the Seven of Wands in the ninth house. You are absolutely focused on building a new path to wealth or abundance. You are building up resources. This feels very much as though, Gemini, you have an opportunity to participate in the building of a business. This project, this business, whatever this opportunity is, it's something that's coming at precisely the right moment for you to ease away from a stagnant environment that you're in and that is restricting your ability to implement new and expansive ideas. And you are moving towards the creation of a solid foundation from which you and this new team of collaborators can build some real wealth, some real abundance and prosperity. The Seven of Wands is also verifying that you are in your zone. You know what your expertise is now. You understand your gifts and talents and that you are on a path that has significance and meaning for you. And by setting these clear boundaries in your relationships, by understanding how to set limits, how to say no to certain projects, to continuously practice that, you are actually liberating yourself to speak your truth effortlessly as a matter of course, to stand up for yourself, to defend yourself in situations where you may have constantly been overlooked or discredited. The Five of Swords in the 10th house is being clarified by the King of Coins in the 11th house and the Two of Cups in the 12th house. The two kings here are indicating your level of mastery, your confidence in the knowledge you have about not only your resources, your foundation, your savings, your investments, but you feel that you are teamed up with and have enough of the knowledge you need to make a financial opportunity blossom. You feel confident that you are teamed up with people that know how to bring this new enterprise, this solid foundation to build this successfully. You're also, in many ways, at a new place in your relationship with yourself, Gemini. You can be really seeing that the relationship that you've cultivated over the years with yourself, this recognition of your higher potential, this way of connecting deeply to the things that you want that come out of an authentic sense of who you are, is really manifesting itself in your social environments, so that you can recognize those partners, loved ones, friends who do not support and recognize your talents, your path to happiness, that do not celebrate you. And you also recognize that those new allies are available to you as well. And you are pursuing those allies who support your ideas, your direction about success, your authentic expressions of who you are and what you need. And you are cultivating these qualities in your life in a way that allows others who may not be a part of your current team, they may be past associations, strong bonds that you've had for a long time, but you recognize that you have matured beyond their ability to support you. Even if you have supported them in the past, you can understand that and release these relationships with love and forgiveness. Mostly forgiveness towards yourself, because you're now becoming very clear that the way that you have sabotaged yourself was believing in people who didn't believe in you. I'm going to pull an oracle card, Gemini, and hope that this reading is resonating for you, has resonated for you. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all the support I get from you. And I've pulled acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I love this. Thank you so much, Gemini, for your time. Until next time, namaste.